Okay, so let's just get right into it. So first step is foundation. This is the NARS Sheer Glow Foundation. It's the color Macao, I believe. I've been using this for forever. It's been years. This is my go-to foundation because not only does it offer a nice dewy finish, but it doesn't feel like I'm wearing foundation. You know how some foundations can feel really, really cakey? Not this one. The coverage definitely is not sheer. I feel like it's a little bit more what's the word? Heavy. Y'all know the word I'm talking about, but it's definitely not sheer because as you can see, it covers quite a bit. But it is a natural finish, which I am obsessed with. So I'm just blending that all out with my e.l.f. brush, and I'm using my Mario makeup palette because the mirror in it is A1. So let's move on to step 2. Okay, so step 2 is concealer. I'll be taking the Fenty Beauty Concealer in 2 colors. There's a dark one and a light one. The numbers, I think I don't know, I can't remember exactly what the numbers are, but they'll be listed in the description box. So anyways, I'll be taking the concealer and a concealer brush and just placing the concealer in all the spaces that I want to highlight on my face. So that's definitely the under eyes because I don't sleep as much. Along the nose bridge, and then I've been doing this little trick that's now a trend on TikTok and basically everywhere else. I think everyone else is doing this, but you get the sides of your eye, so it kind of gives a little lift, almost like a cat eye effect. I don't know if it's really doing much, but I'm doing it anyways because I just want to be in trend, I guess. Also, highlighting my nose bridge. I really want to make that sharp and prominent, and then whatever I have left on the little applicator brush, I'll just use it on my chin, and then I try to go in on all the areas that I applied the concealer and kind of perfect how I want it to lay and set, and then I'll move on to blending after that. Okay, so now I'm just going in, checking to make sure that the concealer is placed exactly where I want. This kind of gives the concealer time to set, so I like to just make sure that I have it where I want it to be. Then I'll take I'll take the foundation brush that I used earlier, and I try to get like the areas that I can with the brush and blend the concealer, making sure I get that on my nose, under the eyes, in between my brows. And then for the spaces that I can't get the big brush in, I like to use a smaller brush and just blend and buff out the concealer there. So in my inner corner, in my nose bridge area, and then on the outskirts of my eyes, the little cat eye effect. Alright, so moving on to step 3, this is the Fenty Beauty Matchstick. I believe this is the color Truffle. So with this one, I like to just use a buff brush. I can't remember where I got this brush at, but um, I think I think people will know what this brush is because I've seen it everywhere. I just can't think of the name right now. But I take the product on the brush and then I just brush it in the contours of my cheek or the hollows of my cheek. I do my chin. I do a little bit of the nose bridge, a little bit of the side of the eye. Basically, you do like a whole 3 motion on the side of your face. That's what I'm doing, except for I'm not doing the whole 3. I'm doing 3 in parts. So you get the gist. Now we're on to step 4, and I'm taking the other Fenty Beauty Concealer, this is the lighter color, and I'm just going to be adding more highlight to my face. I'm going to be placing this on my nose bridge, kind of giving it a little exclamation mark, like that's what it's going to look like. And I'm going to let this set for a few, and then place it underneath my eyes as well because I really want to highlight those 2 main parts. See, this is what I mean by exclamation mark. It's gonna be cute though. Alright, so now I'm gonna blend it out with my finger. I feel like blending this part out with the finger is easier for me. I don't know if I can really do it on the brush. I feel like the brush gets the product everywhere, but my finger really does what it needs to do. So blending that out with my finger. Oh, and if you notice I'm looking to the side, I'm watching a YouTube video as I film this. Alright, so the next step, step 5, is more contouring, but this time with the powder. That's MAC's Uninterrupted eyeshadow. When I first got it, I thought it was my skin tone color, but it turned out to be a little darker, so I was a little bummed about that. But the good thing is, it's a great contour color for me. So I used it as my nose contour. Can't speak, sorry. And I just start at the tip, take whatever up the nose bridge and in my eyebrows. I really try to make sure I blend it in because you do not want two lines in your nose. Like, you really don't. So I try to blend it in as much as possible and make it look as natural as possible. But that's my all-time favorite nose contour powder. Now, I just got this cute little powder puff, the triangle one. It comes in white and black, and y'all know black is my favorite color, so I had to use the black one. But I got it off of Amazon, and I'll be using the Ben Nye banana powder with that powder puff, and I'll just be setting my makeup. So I like to start under my eye, and I really like to focus on like the crevice, as you see, because I just feel like that really, I don't know, it just makes my makeup look great to me. And then I'll put some on my nose bridge, and then on the side of my eyes as well, to kind of give that high cheekbone effect. Really making sure I press it in. And then also what I like to do is to set the rest of my face with the remaining powder on the not the brush, oh my goodness, Sydney, on the powder puff. And then after I've done that, then I like to take some more powder and set the highlight that I put on my nose earlier. I really want to emphasize that highlight because it just makes my nose look a lot more snatched and a lot more keen, sharp, prominent, everything that I like my makeup and my nose to look like. So now I'm just puffing. Oh my goodness, I cannot speak. Y'all know what I'm doing. You can see it right here. Okay, so I also like to add the Maybelline FIT Me Powder on top of the Ben Nye. As you can see, I love it because it's completely used up. But I like to just put that underneath my eyes just to give it a nice blend, because sometimes I've noticed that the powder leaves like a slight white cast, so this trick really helps blend everything together. Alright, step 8, eyebrows. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyebrow pencil. I'm just gonna brush my eyebrows up with their spoolie. And I like my brows to look pretty natural. As you can see, they're thick but sparse at the same time. So I just like to fill in any spots where there's sparseness, where there's no hair. And oh, got something on my nose. Hold on. It's hair. Goodness. Alright, so anyways, back to what I was saying. So I really like to focus the brow product on the ends of my eyebrows rather than the front. I feel like that makes it look a lot more natural, and I like to enhance my little arch that I have. But yeah, so I just use this eyebrow pencil to just fill in my eyebrows, not to really give them a shape at the moment, but just to fill in and make it look as natural as possible. Alright, so this is where I shape them up. This is the MAC Shape and Shade Eyebrow Pen. I absolutely love this pen. You guys have seen this in my previous videos. I still have it. It is my go-to when it comes to eyebrows. Like, if I didn't really want to do too much with my eyebrows, I just shape them up like such and then brush it out with a spoolie. But as you can see, it really gives definition to my eyebrows, really makes them sharp, which I like. And it's just an overall great product. I really love it. So I'm going to go in with the Anastasia spoolie again and just kind of diffuse those harsh lines in the front mainly. I like the lines to be not super harsh, but definitely defined towards the end of my brow. But in the front, I don't want to look like I have two lines or two blocks in my face, so it has to be diffused. Alright, step 10. So this is the Fenty Beauty Foundation Powder. And this one I like to use. It's a little bit darker than my normal skin tone, but I like to use this as a contour. So I'll just place this over the contour that I did earlier because I didn't set that. I'm going to be real with y'all. I did not set that, but it is what it is. I'm doing it now. So I just like to contour some more. And I'll just place this anywhere where I feel I need definition in my face. So the hollows of my cheek, the tip of my nose, underneath the tip of my nose, and just anywhere where I need. And then to make sure it's all blended, take the powder brush and blend away. Alright, so step 11 is eyelashes. We're going to put mascara on. I like to curl my lashes. They don't really do too much. There's not that big of a difference, but I just like to do it because I don't know, I feel super girly and I love it. So this eyelash curler is from e.l.f. Yeah, so I just curl my lashes and try not to rip anything out and pinch myself. So, yeah, it gives a little difference. Alright, so step 12. This is the OG L'Oreal Voluminous Black Mascara. This is my favorite. This is my go-to mascara. I've been wearing this mascara for a while now. But my trick is I will coat my lashes first. The first step is coating the lashes. And then at the ends, I notice that I have these really long lashes that kind of look like eyeliner if I like coat them right. So I'll do that, and then I'll let them dry for a few, and I'll add some more. This is me adding more. And then I will focus on my bottom lashes. I only put one coat on my bottom lashes when it comes to the natural look, but yes, this is exactly what I do. The L'Oreal Voluminous Black Mascara is my go-to. Alright, step 13. I promise we're almost done. This is another trick. This is the MAC eyeliner in coffee, fresh coffee. And I like to fake another eyelash and fake a little wing action. So I just place the eyeliner like such. And then I also like to place a little line at the bottom lash. I learned this trick from Marilyn Monroe actually. And she used to do this to create a shadow so it made it look like her eyes were more doll-like. So I'm just going to take this blending brush and just blend the liner up. And you see how it kind of just creates a soft shadow that looks like my eyes are going up, okay? Even though I already have kind of like cat eye, almond eyes, or whatever you would call it, I feel like it just enhances it a lot more. And so I'm also blending the bottom out, as you can see. So it gives that really nice shadow effect. Like my lashes are so long that they're creating a shadow at the bottom of my lashes. So that's that. Now let's move on to step 14. This is the blush. This is the NYX blush called Sweet Cheeks. Normally when I wear blushes, I tend to go for more darker colors, but I just feel like when I take pictures for Instagram, this blush looks better. Step 15 is another MAC eyeshadow. This is the eyeshadow called Ricepaper. My mom used to wear this all the time, so I love this. But I've been using this as a highlighter recently because it just gives like a nice, I don't know, a nice sheen. It kind of reminds me of the 90s as well. I'm a big 90s girl. So I place this on my brow bone because I feel like it really defines the eyebrow and looks really, really good. And then I will also place it on my nose and underneath my lashes. I have to really make sure that I blend this because the light on that side was really messed up, but you don't want to have like a long streak of highlighter. But anyways, I'm doing the same method too with my nose, the exclamation mark method. It sounds really harsh and it sounds like, oh my gosh, she's walking around with this like exclamation mark on her nose, but it's not. I promise you, I blend it out with my finger. You have to blend it out very well. But yeah, that's a trick I've been doing and it's been working for me, so I like it. And then making sure that I put it underneath my eye because I feel like it just makes my eyes look a lot brighter and I look more awake. Yeah, so that's Ricepaper. Thanks, Mom. All right, step 16, almost done. We're moving on to lips, and as you can see, I use a lot of this. This is the MAC lip liner in Chestnut. It's my go-to. This and Cork are, oh, they're a go-to for black girls. They have a hold on us. But I like to line my lips. I will overline just slightly at the top and then just fill in my natural line at the sides and the bottom. But I really like this lip liner. This one is also a 90s fave. It just, I don't know, it's something about it that it just gives what it needs to give. It really does. And I really like to take my time with lip liner because you cannot play around with lip liner, especially if you're overlining. You don't want it to look like, oh, she overlined her lips. You want it to look like, oh, she has nice lips. Right now it's looking like, oh, she overlined her lips, but don't worry, there's a trick that all the makeup artists have been doing that I'm really late to the game because I just thought that it just wasn't necessary, but after I tried it, it definitely is necessary. This bad boy, a lip brush. That's what was necessary. So I'm just going to take the lip brush and blend the edges of the lip liner. This definitely helps soften the line and helps blend it more into my lip. It helps. It really does help. And I've noticed a big difference with the lip liner and how my lips look with and without the brush. And with the brush is a definite must. I don't know why I was playing. I really don't. I should have been taking better notes of all the makeup artists that have done my face and they've all used a lip liner brush. I should have did it, or just a lip brush in general, but yeah, I guess better late than never, huh? I'm really focusing on the top because that's where I overlined the most. And yeah, just gives like a really nice finish. Look at that. Alright, step 17. This is the lip gloss. I got these two from Bath and Body Works. I'm going to go for the berry color because I love the berry lips, especially for fall. I think it's a really nice color. I can't think of the names, but the name will be in the description box. Ooh. And then the very last step, yay, step 18. Okay, this is the NYX Dewy Finish setting spray. I used to have, oh, ooh. Oh, I forgot. I have a fan from Pretty Little Things when they did their show. And I just fan myself and then use the puff and puff away any of the little spray spritzes. But yeah, this is it. This is my natural makeup for my Instagram pictures. Thanks so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And then comment down below what you want to see next. Alright, you guys, take care and stay safe. Oh, check out my Aaliyah top. Revolve sent this to me. It's so cute. Ain't it? I think so.